Hello guys, today we are going to talk about the Fondjoy 112 scale model kit. This is Spider-Man the Stark suit from Spiderman Homecoming, the first Tom Holland Spider-Man suit. And I finally got time to build this model kit, so let's talk about it. So I spent around like 3 hours to finish building this guy. And honestly, my fingers really hurt. There are some pieces that are really hard to put it together. So be careful when you're building this guy. So first hand impression after building it is I think the proportion look a little bit too off. It looks too big for Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like in Homecoming, he's still a teenager, so his body proportion should be looking like more teenager looking like this one look a little bit too adult proportion, like too big. For example, the head should be a little bit bigger and the legs should be a little bit shorter. So here is a quick comparison with the best Tom Holland's body proportion Spider-Man figures that I have, which is the Mayfax upgraded suit from Spider-Man Far From Home. You can see that the Fondjoy model kit one is just too big, and the proportion is obviously like too adult looking, too tall, too big, so something is off. While the Mayfax upgraded suit is much more looking like a teenager body, so I think it's perfect. One thing it is very good for this model kit is all colors are pre-separated, and you don't need to color this model kit yourself. For example, the spider logo on the front of the chest is pre-printed, and the red spider logo is pre-designed, so you just need to cut down the red spider pieces and put it into these blue area pieces. But the line is just don't have any color, so for these Spider-Man line, you may need to color them yourself by using a Gundam marker or some panel line that I will use in the later of this video. But for the articulation, it's really not that good. So first for the head, of course, can turn left and right, no problem. Tilt it side to side, perfect. Looking down like this, very good. Looking up like this is also pretty awesome. And there's even a butterfly joint, so you can move the arm much forward, but it is very easy to pop it off because there's just a single ball joint to plug in like this. So you need to be careful when you're moving this arm. You see, pop off very easily. And with the butterfly joint, you can moving forward to cross arm like this. Backward can be like this. The arm raise up can be like this. Of course, 360 forward, a swivel design. The arm can bend like this. And lastly, there's a wrist joint right here, so you can move the hand up and down or turn it left and right as you like. But the torso movement is really bad. Like the maximum moving forward can only be like this. If you push it more forward, it just simply break apart. It's really bad. And moving backward can be like this. A little bit better than moving forward. Can turn a little bit left and right, even 360. Turn a bit side to side, but not really that much. The leg have a pulling down design, so you can kick up like this. Very good. Not much kicking backward, we will block by the butt cheeks. A very little bit swivel. And the knees can bend like this. Lastly, the angle right here can bend down like this. Or bend up like this. This is a ball joint connected to this joint. So you can move tiny little bit left and right, but not much. Lastly, there's a toe joint right here. So overall, I think the articulation is kind of really bad for Spider-Man articulation, especially for torso. The arm and legs are okay, but the torso is really not good. Like the app crunch forward is really a huge problem, and it's very easy to pop off when I try to move it forward. Like, very bad. And also the butterfly joint is very easy to pop off too. Like when you move it forward, for example the arms, it pop off. So it's kind of annoying when you're posing this guy for a long time. So seeing this model kit figure is not good for posing a lot. And here are all the accessories come with this Fondjoy model kit. And we have couple changeable hands. We have a open palm hand, a relaxed hand, a web shooting hand, and of course the web grabbing hand, and the original fist hand. And we got 3 swap accessory right here, and a usual Fondjoy model kit stand. So as you can see, there's no black line on these Spider-Man model kit figures. So I try to use this panel line to add the black line into these model kit figures. So the black color like over the line and get out, make the whole plastic pieces go very dirty. Don't worry. Use these X20 to clean those over painted areas. So for example, just use very tiny little bit. Now start cleaning. So don't go too hard because it may also clean the black line. So just gently start cleaning the areas that you don't want to have the colors. And this is after adding the panel line on these model kit figures. And I think it looks much better now. More detail on these figures. Looks better than before. So I may add a before and after comparison right here. You can see which one is better. And one of the disappointing things for this model kit is they only give us one head sculpt or one eyes. Like they can give us more eye lenses for swap around to represent different emotion. For example, a screaming eyes, a angry eye. They did it in the previous Deadpool model kit figures, but they did not do it in these Spider-Man figures, and I don't understand why. And this is the side comparison with other Tom Holland Spider-Man that I have. This is SHF, and this is from Mayfax. And you can see the Fondjoy model kit one is really kind of too big compared to the other 2 brands. So here my final thought on these Fondjoy Spider-Man's Dark Suit model kit figures. I think this model kit is easy to build, it's beginner friendly, the color separation is great, you don't need to add any color yourself except for these line on the suit. But the proportions seem a little bit too big, it doesn't look like the teenagers, and it did not come with more swappable eyes with more emotion or extra head sculpt or anything. It's just one head sculpt one eye, one emotion. That's a little bit disappointing for me. And the articulation is really not that great. Like, the torso limitation is really unacceptable. But other than that, it can still pose some cool Spider-Man poses. So overall, consider the pricing. For me, I just spent like 11 US dollar on this model kit. So in my opinion, to me, it's totally worth it. But if you find the pricing is too high or too expensive, don't get this model kit figures. It's only worth it if it is very cheap. If not, just buy another like Spider-Man action figure out there. I think they will pose better, feel better. Because this is model kit figure, it's feel too light. So when posing this guy, it did not feel that great. And the butterfly joint, the torso joint, always fall apart. For example, when you move the butterfly joint, it's just very easy to pop up like this. And the torso, very easy to pop off. It did not feel very great to pull this guy a lot. So overall, I may give this model kit figure a 7 out of 10. Consider this very cheap and it's very easy to build. And overall, it did look very decent. It's a very decent looking Spider-Man figures. So 7 out of 10. This is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a like or consider subscribe. I hope I can see you in my next video. Goodbye.